Hi guys, I thought I would open up this month's Softflex bead kit. It's a design kit. They usually do a challenge for making designs with this kit. You post them in their Facebook group. It's not a who makes the best one kind of a design challenge. It's more of a just enter into it by making anything, and you can actually like win some stuff with that. I like these. They're not a subscription, so if it's not in your budget that month, you don't have to get it. But I really like getting these every month because even if they're colors that are outside of my comfort zone or challenging things within that I don't know how to work with, I have learned so much from doing them and from challenging myself that it's worth it to me for this. So I'm going to open up this kit. We're gonna organize it into my favorite organizer when I get my design kits or my subscription boxes. And it is called the Lavender Lemonade kit. And there were these strands that they sell alongside of the kits, the Lavender Lemonade. And I actually got two of them because I love these boho beads that they have. They're made by Jesse James Beads. Jesse James Beads usually will do like a bead mix in the kit too. Let me make sure that we're not showing everybody. There's usually a coupon code, so I am just making sure that that is not showing before I do this. But so it's going to have medium beading wire. They always come with beading wire. It looks like we've got the gold-filled crimp tubes. Those cost more, so it's nice that we got those. We've got ear wires, a lobster clasp, some antique gold-plated cathedral. Ooh, we've got some links in there. 7mm yellow with brown faceted fire polish round. So we've got some fire polish that are two colors, it looks like, and the Jesse James custom bead mix. And then there's also lemon beads, some purple cube beads. I love cube beads, they're so great. Boho flower beads and lavender opaque honeycomb faceted rounds. All right, let's see what these are. Now, I need to tell you guys, I did not pay for this kit. I won it in one of their giveaways because they are always giving kits away. It wasn't, you know, in exchange for my review or anything like that. It was just one of those things that they do as a way to give back to the beading community is they give out free kits. And so this I did not pay for. These I did pay for. But I usually buy it each month anyway, so it's not a hardship for me. So the fact is you get everything that you need to make something with here in these kits. I'll always add other things like some craft wire if I want to do some wire work. Sometimes I'll add other beads or spacers, but you can work with just what's in this. And oh my gosh, look at these little lemons. Look at those lemon beads. That is so dang cute. Ah, okay. Sorry. Let me get out of here. Get that out of there. Oh, this is so great. And I'm not a yellow guy, you guys. I'm not a yellow guy, but I'm going to make stuff with this, and it's going to be pretty cool. Look at that. Okay, so you've got your crimp beads, and these are the Softflex crimp tubes, and they are some of the only ones that I'll use because they're just really great. And you use them with, you can use them with regular crimpers, or I like to use them with magic crimpers, which actually my magic crimpers match this box. But you usually get these with them, and it looks like this is our findings kit with some of these. Let me get the whole thing out. Okay, so we've got our purple amethyst color Softflex wire, and it's really, really good, sturdy, solid beading wire. It has a coating on it, which, you know, will keep it from rubbing off or irritating skin or something like that. But it's also a colored coating, so it goes with, and you can use it as part of your design to have the bare wire. You don't have to cover it up with a whole bunch of things. All right, so this is the Lavender Lemonade bead mix, and we'll get this all out and we'll sort through it. Look at these jet glass beads. Look at these. these are the cubes, lavender, and this is the 2-color. This is such a warm yellow. It's a warmer yellow than these other yellows that are in here, but I think it'll still work with this. I think it will still work with this. All right, let's open up our design mix and this, and let's get these things sorted. And then I'll get these beads off of that strand and we will get them put into my organizer. Let's open this one up first. Oh, look at these. Look, I am already envisioning like several different kinds and pairs of earrings from this. We've got our tassels. These are so much fun. We've got some large cube beads. There's so much sparkle in here. We've got some rose beads that are this pretty purple. This is lavender, but some of it is lilac. We've got these flower-shaped beads. We've got some of these round glass crackle beads. These are a nice, like these are more of a green yellow, like a green gold kind of color, which works really well with these olive colored drops. And we've got gold and silver metals in here, like these silver leaves and some bead caps. Get a little closer so you can see that. And some more silver leaves. Then we've got some gold bits, like these gold birds, these cones, and some spacers. And this is an interesting bead. Look at this. There's like an open space in here. I wonder how you would use this. I am gonna have to figure out how to use this. And this is what I'm talking about. Like there's always a challenge involved in this, like something that I have never used before, or something that's totally new. And figuring out how to work with it is part of the fun of doing this. Saying, this is a really interesting and cool component. How can I work with it? And I love that. So I'm going to set the charms and dangles over here because they're probably going to go all together in my organizer. But it looks like I only have 2 of these. That's fine. Sometimes what they'll do is after they've sold all of the bead, the design kits, they may have some leftover bead mixes, and you can get another one of those separately to expand or extend what you've got. But often what's in the bead mix is enough to make some really cool jewelry with. All right, so these green drops over there. All right, let's see what is in this bead mix. I love these lemon beads. They're so cool, and it looks like they're clay. But that is just so perfect. This is the perfect summertime mix for us to have these lemon beads. I should ask my son if he wants me to make him some lemon earrings. Of course, he'd have to get his ears pierced, but he loves lemons. Loves lemons. It's one of his favorite things. Although I made lemon cake and I ruined it for his birthday. It was the glaze. The cake was great. The glaze was wrong. I added some stuff that shouldn't have been in there. So I have to make it up to him by making some carrot cake today. But yeah, so this is all of the Lavender Lemonade, the bead mixes, the strands, the bits and bobs. Let me get these open and then we can start putting them away in my organizer. So let's see what we have in our strands. Just trying to cut my wire here. I may be using some cutters that are a little on the old side. That's okay. It looks like we've got some flower caps like this. We have these longer lavender type of beads. There are 3 of them? Or just 2? There's some bead caps. There's a couple of spacers. And these will all go really great with all of our other gold tone things from the bead mix. And we've got these boho beads that are just giant encrusted beads, and this is something that would be great for a focal. Like maybe you do a focal with this and then you take this twine that came with the wrapping and make it into a tassel and hang that from that and have that be part of your focal. You could do that. This is great twine. It'll go with everything. So you've got those, and then we've got these yellow boho beads too. Get this a little closer. And these sparkly, like they're disco balls kind of beads with the rhinestones all the way around the outsides. And those are purple. And we've got some hexagonal beads, which are like this really, really light yellow, like a jonquil kind of a color. It's the same color as these larger, see that's 10, 12 millimeter. But then look at these gorgeous little rhinestone beads. I have no idea how to use those. That is going to be really, really fun and a challenging thing to do with. All right, so let me open up the second one and then we'll get these all in here. The second one is just like the first verse, same with the first. How do I have 3 of these if there's only 1 on each end? Huh, I guess I'm gonna have 5. I don't think there was 1 in the bead mix. That is so weird. I'm gonna have to look at my video after this to figure out where that extra one came from. Because now I have 5. I thought I would have only had 4 of those. All right. Bead caps. So I've got these all together. Bohos, sparkles. And I don't even know what to do with them because like I don't want to stick them between beads. I want them to face forward and be on there. Maybe this is something that I can use some wire working to incorporate, or maybe some bead weaving. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. That's the fun of the challenge, is figuring all of that out. All right, I'm gonna lower down one of these for my boho beads because they are very large and they take up more space than that. I think. There we go. So I've got all of those boho beads in there. Now, let's get our charms and dangles in here. I'm also going to put my findings in there. In the one area right there. I'm going to take my gold colored spacers and bead caps here. I'm going to put my silver ones. There aren't very many, but I am going to put them in here with those, because they're kind of a silvery color. Let's put our lemons over here. You know what? These very, very tiny lemony colored bicones, I'm gonna just stick them in there with those, with my lemons. All right, then I'm gonna take these purple beads, like these large drops, these two round beads, and these roses, and I'm gonna stick them right over here. Let's see, and that's one color of purple. I'm going to take all of these nice clear, but not clear, very, very light. I'm calling it jonquil. That's the color. Putting all of those with these square ones over there. Now let's get these strands open and in here, because that's going to inform us on where we put the other things. So my cubes, putting in here, these brown and gold. Now brown and gold was the colors of my high school. Like that was my high school colors were brown and gold. So I'm looking at this and that's what it's making me think about. But it's very bees. We don't have any bees, do we? No bees in this one. We've got our flowers. They have like this gold finish on them. All right, now these purple ones, I'm going to put all together. All of these purples. They're not the same purples, but I'm going to stick them together in the same area. And I have more room in here for this, so I'm going to stick these here, even though they're a different color, just because they'll be easier to see that way. Now, let's pull you guys out, because I don't think you need, maybe you do, I don't know. Just bohos. Just bohos in here. All right, now I've got 3 spaces and I've got my green drops, and these are green gold. Stick those in there, and then we've got our really, really cool looking check glass. That is a really fun color for these beads. And then I'm going to stick this and my other beads in there. right. So there we have it. The June Softflex design kit. And it's the Lavender Lemonade. Anyway, I'm probably going to post this after they do their official reveal, which should be next or this coming Wednesday. So then you guys can see me sort it. Anyway, thanks. Bye.